So what is the last class?
Purchase information records.
Sorry, we have to start purchase info record, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right on heading. Purchasing info record in bracket PIR. Right on heading. Purchasing info record in bracket PIR. PIR. Purchasing info record. Okay. So last Friday already we have discussed, na? We can buy a product from multiple vendors. We can buy a product from multiple vendors, but those vendors are giving for how much price, and what are the terms and conditions they are giving, because every vendor will not give for same price, every vendor will not give for same terms and conditions, correct na? So now my client's requirement is he wants to capture which material from which vendor, how he is buying, means what are the terms and conditions he is agreed. Those terms and conditions will be maintained in SAP system by using purchase info record. Purchase info record will be maintained to capture which material from which vendor, how we are buying, how, means what price, what is the terms and conditions, everything will be maintained. But as of now, what you created material, what you created vendor is standard part. That is the standard of the material, standard of the vendor. But sometimes that vendor may change his standard for particular product. Every time he will not use same standards. No? He may change some products standards, right? So those standards, instead of changing in vendor master, we will maintain in info record. Simple, single and answer. What is info record means? It is the combination of vendor and the material, and it captures the purchasing information. It captures the purchasing information. Right on. Purchase info record is also called as 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 info record or PIR. Info record or PIR. Info record or PIR. Info record or PIR. Full stop. Right on. Info record is one of the master data in SAP MM. Okay. Purchase info record is one of the master data in SAP MM. Right on. Info record is the combination of material and the vendor. Info record is the combination of material and the vendor. Material and the vendor. And it captures and it captures the purchasing information of the material from the vendor, and it captures the purchasing information of the material from vendor. See, info record is a master data and it is the combination of material and vendor, and it captures the purchasing information of material and vendor. Full stop. Next line, Raiden. Heading. Possibilities of creating purchase info record. Possibilities of creating purchase info record. Possibilities of creating purchase info record. Radan, we can create purchase info record with plant, without plant, with plant or without plant, and with material or without material, with material and without material, with material and without material, with material and without material, but material description and material group to be entered manually. But material description and material group to be entered manually. Okay. Next line add on. We can create next line. We can create info record manually. We can create info record manually. Or we can update. Or we can update. Or we can update info record automatically through purchase order. Through purchase order. By activating info update field. By activating info update field. By activating info update field in material data tab. In material data tab. In material data tab. Okay. Next. Right on. Consultant role. Consultant role. Next heading, consultant role. So guys, you are aware that we can create info record with material, without material. But how you will identify which info record is with material and which info record is without material? So by number range. Right on, first one, define number range. Define number range. Define number range. Run on. If we are creating purchase info record with material, then system will copy number series from, then system will generate number series from IN group. IN is standard group, yeah? From IN group. Okay. And if it is without material, then number series will copy from first one you write down IL and second one you write down IN. First one you have written with material, no? And if it is without material, then IN group. If it is without material, then IN group. IN group. IL and IN group. IN is with material, IN is without material. Okay. Write down. Path. Write down path. Write down path. Write down. SPRO IMG. Guys, same like your material master here. Same. Okay, here. SPRO IMG. Materials management. Under materials management, here guys, purchasing, under purchasing, here, purchasing info record. Okay, under purchase info record, here, first option, define number ranges. Define number ranges. Enter. Define number ranges, enter. T code is OMEO. Yes, T code is OMEO. Okay. Yes. Click on here, guys. Same like material master. We have to create a group. In that group, we have to add number ranges, and that group will be linked to material type. Na? Here also, that numbers will be linked to IL or IN group. Okay. Here. Click on maintain groups. Click on maintain groups. Here, click on create icon. Click on create icon. Give group name, any group name you can give, with material or without material, whatever you want. Give group name. Here guys, click on maintain groups, then click on create icon, then give group name. So I'll give group name as PIR with material. Give group name, comma from and to number range. Comma from and to number range. For both internal and external. For both internal and external. For both internal and external. Okay. So if you want external also, now you activate this by inverting a line. Okay. Save. Save. So number range has been created. Number range group name is PIR with material. So with material means you have to link to which group? IL. Correct. So here, go back. Here, click on IL. Just single click. See, IL and IN both are here only. Click on IL group. If number range are with material, click on IL group. If number range are with material, then click on element slash group. Then click on element slash group. Then click on element slash group. Search your number range group. Search your number range group. Search your number range group and double click on same here, PIR with material, and double click on same. And double click on same. Just double click on same and save it. So your number range got assigned. So number range got assigned. So same for without material also. Okay. Next item, define field selection. Define field selection. Okay. Define field selections. Right on. Field selections will be used. Field selections will be used. Okay. Field selection will be used to manage the fields of purchasing info record. Field selection will be used to manage the fields of purchase info record. Full stop. Next item. Right on. In info record, fields will be managed at T code level. In info record, fields will be managed at T code level. And the creation of info record T code is and creation of info record T code is and creation of info record T code is ME1111. Okay, right on pass. SPRO IMG. SPRO IMG. See, field selections number ends are common for every topic. Materials management. Then purchasing. Under purchasing info record. Under purchasing info record, second option. Define screen layout. Enter. Define screen layout. Enter. Define screen layout. Enter. So here guys, T code will be maintained at T code level na? And T code to create info record is M11. Double click on M11 line. Double click on M11 line. Here. Double click on field selection groups. Guys, these are the subheadings available in info record creation scheme. Double click on field selection groups. And here guys, manage the info record field. Manage the info record field. Guys, have you done with this material master practice? If yes, then here guys, please observe this screen first. Info record field selection screen properly. Just you observe it. Take 2 minutes time and observe. Okay, now I'll go back to my material screen, OMS9, material field selection screen, OMS9. Then I'll double click on field selection, any field selection I'm taking. Okay, now tell me, you observe this screen now, because already anyhow you are done with this practice now. So tell me what are the differences you found. Please, you can message me. Just you ping me in the meeting group. What are the changes you found between material master field selection and here? info record field selection. So, did you find any difference? This is your info record field selection, and this is your material master field selection. Any differences you found? So the major difference is in material master you can see radio buttons here, and you have 4 options: hide, display, required, optional. But here you can see checkboxes in info record, and you can see only 3 options here: required, optional, display. Means hide is missing here. So if you want to hide now, you will have to deselect all. Then only it will be in hide mode. Okay. So right on. Next. Here you can't save directly, but here in material master you can save directly here. Okay. Here you can save directly. Right on. Manage the fields of info records. Okay. Manage the fields, and here guys, go back and save. Go back and save. Directly we can't save. We have to go back and save. Go back and save. Okay. Yes. Now write down client. Okay. Right on. Creation of purchasing info record. Now client what he will do, he will create info record. Means which material from which vendor, how he is buying. Create info record. That terms and conditions he will enter. Okay. So T code ME11. T code ME11. So creation of info record T code is ME11. Path you write down. So client will create info record. You know that master headers will be created by client. So clients will work in easy access screen, right? Write on SAP Easy Access screen. P code is M11 and path write on SAP Easy Access screen. SAP menu. Logistics. Under logistics, materials management. Under materials management, purchasing. Under purchasing, master data. Under master data, here guys, info record. Under info record, M11, create, enter. Enter. So here guys, we have to give which vendor, which material we are buying. Okay. So give vendor, give material, write on give vendor in bracket mandatory. Vendor is mandatory here. Give vendor in bracket mandatory. So guys, vendor is mandatory, okay. And we can create info record with material, without material. Na? So second option, give material, serial number 2. Give material in bracket optional. In bracket optional. In bracket optional. Next, give purchase organization, and fourth one, plan. Give purchase organization and plan. Again, plan optional. Okay. So I'll give my purchase organization, then I'll give my plan. Now write down fifth one, info record. Serial number 5, info record. Serial number 5, info record. Okay, write down. In this field, we have to give info record number. In In this field, we have to give info record number if it is external number range. Or else leave blank. Or else leave blank if it is internal number range. And leave blank if it is internal number range. Okay. Next, info category heading, 6th serial number info category. Okay. Right. We can create info record in 4 categories. We can create info record in 4 categories. Right on these 4 categories. Standard, subcontracting, pipeline, and consignment. Right on these 4 categories. Standard, subcontracting, pipeline, and consignment. Okay. Next line write down. Select info category standard. Okay. As of now, you select standard. Enter. Enter, guys. After maintaining all these 6 fields, enter. Enter. So here, guys, this is your info record creation screen, data entry screen. Okay. That on info record general data tab. First one. Info record general data tab. Info record general data tab. So here, guys, write down material description heading. Material description heading. This one, guys. This add-on 500 mg is there, no? Material description. Write down. This field will copy automatically from material in this field, or this field will copy from material master if info record is created with material. If info record is created with material. Okay. Next. Or else we have to maintain manually. Or else we have to enter manually if info record is without material. Or else we have to enter manually if info record is created without material. Okay. Next, material group. Next serial number, material group. Material group. Right on. Right on. This field will copy automatically from material master. This field will copy automatically from material master if info record is created with material. And if info record is created with material, and we have to enter manually. And we have to enter manually if info record is without material. Okay. Next, guys. Next serial number, first comma second comma third reminder. First comma second comma third reminder. First comma second comma third reminder. See, guys, here these reminders are coming automatically, 30, 20 and 10. But from where it is coming? Where you are given reminder? Right on. These fields will copy automatically from material master. So these are standards. What we maintain material master. Okay. If this vendor is agreed for same, then no need to change. But if vendor is not agreed, then we have to change it. Okay. Right on. These fields will copy from material master. And if required, we can edit here. And if required, we can edit here. Which will copy automatically to purchase order. So guys, 80% of the fields will copy from material master and vendor master. And those fields we can change here, which will copy automatically to purchase order. Okay, right. vendor material number, next serial number. Right on. In this field, we can maintain. In this field, we can maintain vendor material code. In this field, we can maintain vendor material code. In this field, we can maintain vendor material code. Okay. Next, guys, right on. Salesperson slash telephone. Salesperson slash telephone. Okay. Next. Right on. In this field will copy from this field will copy from vendor master, and if required, we can edit here. And if required, we can edit here. And if required, we can edit here. Okay. Next, guys, regular vendor. Next tick mark, regular vendor. Okay. So, right on. Guys, if this particular vendor is supplying materials regularly now, then he will become regular vendor. Already you have written this in your vendor master. If the vendor is supplying materials regularly, then he is called regular vendor or fixed vendor. But how system knows that he is a regular vendor or not? How system knows that? So we have to activate this. Right on. If this info record vendor is a regular vendor, if this info record vendor is a regular vendor, then activate this field. Then activate this field. And so if regular vendor is not available, then what you will do? You will go to priority vendor, na? Right on. And next to regular vendor is a priority vendor, and here we have to maintain vendor code. And next to regular vendor is a prior vendor. Maintain vendor code in priority vendor field. Next to regular vendor is a priority vendor, and maintain priority vendor code in prior vendor field. Okay. Next, who is that vendor? We have to maintain here. Okay. Next, available from and available to. Available from and available to. Available from and available to. Right on. In this field, we have to enter validity period, validity date. Okay. Here in this field, we have to enter validity date of regular vendor. You said he is a regular vendor, but till which date? So we have to enter valid dates here. Okay. Next, this purchase order unit of measurement. This entire box here, this box. Purchase order unit of measurement. Purchase order unit of measurement. Right on. This field will copy from material master. And if required, we can edit here. If required, we can edit here, which will copy automatically to purchase order. Which will copy automatically to purchase order. Okay. So guys, from here we'll continue tomorrow. And tomorrow is the last class for purchase info record. Okay. So then bye for the day.